Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Sade. Thank y'all for joining me for our yoga flow. And for today's yoga flow, we are working on flexibility, really taking some time to warm up our spine, getting into the lower half of our body as well as our shoulders, and just making the body a little bit more fluid and mobile so we can really move through the rest of the day. So feel free to grab any props that you need, blocks, bolsters, water, anything to make yourself really comfortable for your practice. And let's go ahead and get started coming into our child's pose, everyone. So as you move into your child's pose, feel free to bring your knees about mat width distance apart, or you can keep them closer together. Really whatever feels comfortable in your body, especially for this first shape. And just extend your hips back towards your heels, reach your arms forward, rest your forehead down, and give yourself a moment to exhale, releasing breath out of your body. And then as you inhale, really breathe into your belly. Take big belly breaths here, shifting the energy around in your body. Start to notice how you are arriving on your mat today. Notice what's showing up for you. And really try not to make any judgment or critique about anything you are observing within your body. Just meeting yourself here. Notice how you're breathing through your body. See if you're clenching or holding on to the breath. Go ahead, take a nice exhale for yourself. Deep breath, inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Nice, everyone. Take a few more just like that on your own. Focusing on your exhales to release. And as you bring in some stillness and ease, start to set your intention for your practice today, whatever that is for you. Start to breathe your intention through your body all the way down to your toes. And then let it travel all the way up to the crown of your head. And let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly on your next breath, start to enter subtle movements back into your body, really taking your time. That can be as subtle as scrunching your toes, wiggling your fingers. Maybe you rock your head from side to side, release any tension in the upper body. And just take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen and reach your arms forward. Maybe you lift your forearms off of your mat, giving you that extension and stretch in the upper body. And then soften on your exhale. When you are ready, start to shuffle your arms all the way towards the left side of your mat, beginning to stretch your right side body. Really see if you can press your right hip down. Notice what's showing up for you on that right side. Now breathe into what you feel. Inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, shuffle your arms all the way towards the opposite side. Maybe you take a peek underneath your left shoulder as you lengthen your arms all the way towards the right. Let's take a breath, everyone. Full inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, re-extend your arms forward. Start to peel your body up. Come into tabletop. Shoulders gather over your wrists, hips above your knees. Feel free to open your knees out about hip width distance here, just so you have some space to add movement. And when you're ready, go ahead. Add some movement into your body. Maybe that's a rolling out of your hips, a rolling out of your shoulders. Feel free to maybe roll out your wrist here as well. You can shape shift your fingers to face you. That's going to really help to release any tension in the wrist. And as you notice what's showing up for you in your body, just go ahead and take a breath. Really maneuvering the energy around. Full inhale. And exhale. Let's come into a few cat-cows from here. Go ahead, inhale, drop your belly down. Start to arch your spine. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Really feel a nice stretch in the upper body. And then exhale, let it all go. Chin to chest. Release the breath. Again, inhale, open up for your cow spine. Feel free to add the tucking of your toes here. Really deepen the arch. And then exhale, untuck your toes. Let it go for cat. Push your upper back to the ceiling. Let's do a few more just like that. Inhale, open up for cow, breathing deeper than you did the first 2 times. And then exhale, letting it all go for cat. One more time, everyone. Inhale, open up for your cow spine. Exhale, let it go for cat. Beautiful. Reach the crown of your head forward. And let's move into our puppy pose. So for that, you're going to keep your hips high. Walk your palms forward and then drop your chin or your forehead down on your mat. And this is really helping us to open up our upper body, our shoulders, as well as our lungs. So if anyone wants a little bit more intensity, maybe you place your chin on your mat, press your chest down towards the ground. That's what's going to really help you to get that opening in your upper body as well as the lungs. But see what feels good for you here. As we bring in more flexibility, more opening in our body, really take your time. Take a full breath, everyone. Inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Let's stay here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Feel free to stay here if you would like a few more breaths. But if not, start to roll all the way up. Come back into your tabletop. Shoulders over wrists. Reach the crown of your head forward. Let's move into our thread of the needle. Sweep and extend your right arm all the way up. Chest opens towards the side. Now feel that expansion in your upper body as you open. Now go ahead, reach and extend your right arm back behind you. Start to feel that opening of your right shoulder. Maybe you roll out your wrist here. That feels good. Now take a full breath. Inhale, re-extend your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. Curl your right arm under your left. Now I'm going to sit up to guide you through, just because I have my mic. You're going to curl your right arm under your left. Drop your cheek down on your mat, but keep your hips lifted. Now go ahead, lengthen and extend your left arm all the way forward, feeling a nice stretch in the left side body. Now, if anyone would like something deeper in the shoulder area, you can bind your left arm behind you and then press your shoulder back. That's going to give you a deep opening in the upper body. Let's go ahead and stay here for a breath. Full inhale, breathe into your belly. And then soften on your exhale. Beautiful, everyone. When you are ready, release your left palm down. You're going to inhale, sweep and extend your right arm up one last time. Take a full breath. And then exhale your right back in tabletop. Left side, inhale, lengthen and reach. Allow your chest to open. Feel free here to extend your left arm behind you. Feel that opening of your left shoulder. Maybe you roll out your wrists. Now go ahead, take another breath. Inhale, lengthen your arm all the way up. Exhale, now you can thread the needle. Curl left under right. Sitting up to guide you through. Now as we move into a new side of our body, just make sure you aren't comparing the right and the left. So feel free to do any variation on this new side. Maybe you try something different. Maybe you do the same thing. Always listening to what your body needs. Let's go ahead and take a breath, everyone. Full inhale. And then soften on your exhale. Beautiful. Release your right palm when you are ready. And then inhale, sweep and lengthen your left arm all the way up. Take a full breath. Exhale, tabletop. Let it go. Now let's get ready to transition. So from your tabletop, tuck all 10 toes under. Press both palms down. And then lift your hips higher right in your down dog. Palms are going to open up about shoulder width. Feet are going to open up about hip width. Really drop your head in between your palms. Shake your head no, shake it yes.
Feel free here to maybe bend one knee at a time or both knees. Really pedal out your heels. That's going to give you a nice stretch in your back body. Notice what's showing up for you in your hips, your hamstrings, your lower back. And then take a full breath here, everyone. Deep, deep inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Now from your down dog, bend both knees, arch your spine, look all the way towards the top of your mat. Really feel a nice curl in your spine here. And then start to step towards the front. Come right into your forward fold. First forward fold of class. Bend your knees a lot. Let this help you to release your lower back as well as your spine. Feel free to grab opposite elbows, ragdoll from side to side. Shake your head no, shake it yes. And take a deep breath. Inhale, breathe into your lower back. And then flutter your lips on the exhale. Again, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come into our forward fold twist. You're going to drop your left palm in front of both feet. Bend your left knee, sweep and extend your right arm high. Now, if this is feeling a little intense on the right side, no problem. Add a slight bend to your right knee. Option if you have a block, place your left palm on top of your block. Now, this is really getting us into our right side body, so breathe into what you feel. And then take a full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, everyone. Release your right palm down. Go ahead, switch sides. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg as you sweep and extend your left arm high. Feel free to roll out your wrists here. Maybe you gaze up towards the ceiling as we stretch the left side body. Maybe you feel this in your side hip, maybe your lower back. Just embrace the sensation. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Release your left palm. Let's do that one more time, everyone. Place your left palm down. Sweep and extend your right arm high. Straighten your right leg. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, release your right palm. Switch sides. Sweep your left arm high. Full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Release your left palm. Keep a bend in both knees. Now start to roll all the way up, unraveling your spine. Really feel everything stack on top. Soften your shoulders down your back. And then take a full breath. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Lengthen your spine. Really feel yourself grow tall. And then come into your back bend. Reach your arms up and back. Open up your heart space. Really press your feet down so that you can shift your hips forward. Take a breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Release the spine completely. Now take a full breath here. Inhale. Reach the crown of your head forward. Lengthen your spine. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Bend your knees, step it back. Come into plank. Shoulders over your wrists. An option to go into any chaturanga of your choice. For right now, I'm going to do knees, chest, and then chin. Lowering all the way down onto my belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. Lengthen your heart space up and forward. Let's take another breath here, everyone. Inhale, maybe you hover your palms as well as the feet. And then exhale, let it all go. Release. Start to shift your hips back. Come back into your child's pose for a moment. Just to counter stretch your spine. Notice what's showing up for you in your body. Let's take a full breath here, everyone. Deep, deep inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Start to roll all the way back up. We'll meet back in down dog. Hips high, head is heavy. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. From your down dog, bend your knees, arch your spine, look forward. Step or hop towards the front. Come right back into your forward fold. Now, keeping a bend in your knees, start to roll all the way up, unraveling your spine. And we're going to go right into stretching our upper body. So I'm going to turn to face you all. Bring your feet close together. They don't have to touch. But you want to sweep and extend your arms all the way up. Now from here, grab onto your right wrist. Start to pull your right arm up and over, moving towards the left side. Now this is getting us right into the right side of our body. So as you reach your arm up and over towards the left, push your hips out towards the right. Feel that stretch in the right side. Notice if your shoulder is caving forward. Press your shoulder behind you. Let your chest open here. Let's take a breath, everyone. Inhale. And exhale. Start to come all the way back up. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Grab your left wrist. And then on your exhale, drop your body up and over towards the right. Really stretch your left side body. Notice if the shoulder is caving forward, that's okay. Press your shoulder back. Let's go ahead and take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen and reach. And exhale. Rise all the way back up. Take an inhale. We're going to do that again. Inhale, grab your right wrist. Exhale, reach up and over. Maybe you fall a little bit deeper than the first time. Really stretching the right side body. We'll stay for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Rise all the way back up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, reach up and over. Really see if you can push your hips towards the left. Squeeze your glutes. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Rise all the way back up. Let's come into our back bend. Reach your arms up and back. Open up the heart. Look up. Look back. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go, everyone. Drop your head down. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Half lift. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Step it back. Any chaturanga of your choice. Feel free to keep it small and slow if you want to do knees, chest, and then chin. And take a full breath. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Take a breath, everyone. Inhale through your nose. And through the mouth, let it go. From your down dog, sweep and extend your right leg up and back. Take a moment to roll out your ankles, scrunch your toes, really release any tension in your feet. Now go ahead, open up your hips, bend your right knee over your left side body. Feel free to add some movement here, so roll your knee around, clockwise, counterclockwise, really lubricating the hip joint. Notice any cracks, any shakes coming up, breathe into what you feel. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, three-leg dog. Re-extend your right leg up and back. Now go ahead, step your right foot through in between your palms. Come into your low lunge. From there, drop your back knee, untuck your toes. You're going to lift all the way up, but interlace your fingers. Place both palms on your right thigh. Now everyone, really dig your right foot into your mat. Feel that engagement of your lower body. And then gently start to shift your hips forward and down, breathing into your front left hip flexor. Feel free to stay right here. Squeeze your left glute as you shift your hips more forward. Maybe you come into a slight back bend. We did some warming up of our upper body, so maybe the upper body is feeling nice and warm now. Take a breath. Inhale. Breathe into your hips. Shift your hips forward. And exhale. Taking your time, start to roll all the way up. Let's move this into our half split. So you're going to shift your hips back, release your fingertips down, and then lengthen your right leg. Peel your toes up towards the ceiling. Really focus on lengthening your spine over your legs. So walk your blocks or your fingertips forward so that you can feel that deep stretch in your right leg. Take a breath, everyone. Full inhale. Breathe into what you feel. And then soften on your exhale. Again, just like that, deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move into our IT band. So you're going to drop your left palm on the ground. Sweep and extend your right arm high. Now this is going to take this all the way into the side of your right leg, also known as the IT band, from the top of your hip all the way down the side. Take a breath here. Inhale. Feel free to keep a slight bend in your right knee and then soften on your exhale. When you are ready, release your right palm down. Let's move this into our quads. Rebend your right knee. From here, you're gonna sweep and extend your right arm high, extend your right arm back behind you. So reopening up your shoulder. Now go ahead, bend your left knee, reach back and grab for your foot. Now, even if your palm is not reaching your foot, still bend your left knee. That's still gonna give you a quad stretch. So even if you're right here, you can shift your hips forward and still stretch your quads. But your hand being able to grab your foot is gonna help you to bring your heel closer towards your glute to intensify the stretch. Now we're gonna be here for a few breaths, so notice any sensations that are a little uncomfortable. Breathe into what you feel. Full inhale. And exhale. Again, just like that, everyone. Deep, deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Release your left foot down when you are ready. Now let's go ahead and move this into our half pigeon. So from here, your right foot is already in between both palms. You're going to drop your right knee and your shin down in between both palms. Keep your left leg extended back behind you. And then from there, start to square your chest and your hips forward. Maybe you have a block or a bolster. Begin to release your upper body down over your block or bolster. Now, if this feels too intense on anyone's right knee, come into figure 4 on your back. I'm going to demonstrate it here. Release down onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then pull your left knee in towards your chest. That's going to give you a really nice stretch. And I'm actually going to stay here in my figure 4 since it feels good on my right hip. But if you're in half pigeon, we'll be here for about a full minute, so breathe into your body. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Soften your fingers, your toes. And take a full breath. Inhale. And exhale. And wherever you are, start to make your way out. So if you are in your figure 4, gently begin to rock all the way up. Transition into your downward facing dog. And if you are in your half pigeon, tuck your back toes as you come back up onto your wrists. And then step your right foot back, your right in your down dog. Let's take a breath here, everyone. Full inhale through your nose. And through the mouth, let it go. Left side, sweep and extend your left leg up and back. Kick through your heel. Go ahead, roll out your ankles, scrunch your toes, release any tension in your feet. Now let's move this into the hips. Bend your left knee over your right side. Go ahead, add some movement here. Try not to make any comparison to the opposite side, really allowing your body to be. And take a full breath. Inhale. And exhale, 3-leg dog. Re-extend your left leg back. Go ahead, step your left foot through in between your palms. Gently drop your back knee, untuck your toes. You're going to interlace your fingers, place both palms on your thigh. Now, we won't be on the knees for long, but if it feels uncomfortable, please feel free to place something underneath your right knee for more comfort and support. Now go ahead and start to shift your hips forward and down. Breathe into your right front hip flexor. Maybe you come into a slight back bend here. And if you have your blocks, feel free to rest your fingertips on top of your blocks on opposite sides of you. Let's take a breath here, everyone. Inhale. And exhale. Again, just like that, deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly roll up. Half split. Release both palms down. We're going to move this into our hamstring. Shift your hips back. Straighten your left leg as you lift your toes up towards the ceiling. And again, maybe you focus more so here on lengthening your spine. So walk your blocks or your fingertips forward. And then lengthen your spine over your left leg. Take a breath. Inhale. And then soften on your exhale. Again, just like that, everyone. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. We move back into our IT band. Drop your right palm, sweep and extend your left arm all the way high. Feel that stretch in the side of your leg. And the straighter you have your leg, the more intense you're going to feel this stretch. Maybe you add a slight bend. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, release your left palm down. Let's come into our quad stretch. So safely rebend your left knee. And then you're going to bend your right knee behind you. Extend your left arm back. Reach for your back foot. Now gently pull your heel in towards your glutes. That's going to help you to really release the quad. And you want to focus on your exhales as you release your quad. Soften your muscles. And let's take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, everyone. Almost there. One more breath. Breathe into what you feel. Inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, release your right palm down. And we'll move into our half pigeon. Moving into our left hip. So feel free to drop your left knee and shin down in between both palms. Keep your right leg extended back. And then I forgot to mention on the right side, if your hip is lifted off of the mat more than it is comfortable, place a block underneath your hip. Sit on top of your block, and that's going to help you to square your chest and hips forward so you can release your upper body over your leg. Now, if this feels uncomfortable, figure 4 is always available. I'm going to go right back in. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Pull your knee in. And just take a moment. Breathe into your left hip. Notice where tension is developing. Take an exhale. Soften your muscles. And we'll take a deep breath. Inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Again, just like that. Full inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to make your way out, whatever shape you are in. So if you're in figure 4, start to roll all the way up. Make your way into your down dog. If you're in half pigeon, come up onto your wrists. Tuck your back toes. Step it back, down dog. Let's take a breath here, everyone, in our final down dog of class. Press your heels down. Maybe you notice a difference in your back body now. And take a full breath here. Inhale. And flutter your lips on the exhale. Beautiful, everyone. From here, release down onto your knees. Go ahead, take a seat on your hip. Let's come into our butterfly stretch. And this is going to bring us into our hips, but also our inner groin area. I'm going to turn to face you. Bring the soles of your feet close together. Now sit up high on your sit bones. You might even have to release some of the flesh from your glutes to the side. And if you want to feel this more in your groin or your lower back, bring your heels closer towards your groin area. If you would like to feel this more in the hips, bring your feet further away from you. Now let's take a breath before we release over. Inhale, breathe into the heart space. And then exhale, start to release your upper body down over your feet, ending this stretch into your hips. And really allow your head to droop heavy. Allow your shoulders to soften, your belly to release. And take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. And keep doing a few more breaths like that on your own. Breathing into your lower back. Maybe your head droops a little bit further down. And we'll take one more breath here, everyone. You're doing amazing. Full inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to roll all the way up. And just take your time, bring your knees in towards each other. Feel free to windshield wiper your knees from side to side, just to release any tension. And then from there, when you're ready, swivel both legs all the way forward in front of you. Let's come into a seated forward fold. Final stretch before we release down. Take a breath. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, release your upper body over your legs. Bringing this stretch right into your lower back, your hamstrings, your hips. And take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Taking your time, start to roll all the way up. And then begin to make your way down onto your back. Let's move into a nice restful shape. And just allowing your body a moment of rest. Releasing your arms by your side. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. Just give your body a moment to adjust to all of the movement we just did. Inhale through your nose. And through the nose, exhale. Amazing work today, everyone. Really stay in your rest for as long as you need. I will leave you here to rest.
I hope to see you again for our next class. So much gratitude, everyone.